case. Your aura is your very own personal bioelectromagnetic energy field. What that means is that naturally every person has an aura. Just like you got, 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, and a nose, you have one aura. However, this aura can be damaged, it can be wrecked, it can break down, it can be built up, it can be cleared, cleansed, clarified, enhanced, magnified, and shine very brightly. It can attract and repel energy, and it can also be a source of great wisdom. You can use your aura to do many things for you, and also you must understand that it is yours. So you're responsible for maintaining it and making sure that it is useful to you. To do a quick exercise to see, where your energy field is as far as your aura, you can, and this is the best way that I've thought to do it, is to, be on the sidewalk and have a friend or someone walk up behind you from a space, maybe like 20 or 30 feet. Have them walk towards you, and you have your eyes closed, and hopefully you can't hear them walking because that would obviously give it away. But tell them to stop walking when you feel their presence. That is something that you're doing with your aura. It can be a barrier or a wall if you so choose it to be. It changes constantly. I've definitely investigated this to a great degree, simply because that I am an energy worker myself, and a lot of times clients will come when they feel that they need an energy cleanse, whether it be in the aura, the chakra, or the chi. And the aura, a lot of times, is sometimes muddied, cloudy, cold. It can be, and those are all signs of different blockages, different forms of blockages. Whereas your aura, as I said, it can attract and repel experiences from you. It can also just be like a solid brick wall that doesn't really, that seems and appears to be impenetrable because of how stagnant it is. And if there's any kind of stagnance in your aura, you will have stagnance in either your relationships, in your work, finances, in health, and in love. It could be something like that. And this is why I'm making this, because I want folks to be more aware of this kind of information. It's not something where you have to have any kind of religious or socioeconomic type of belonging. Everyone has an aura, and some folks can see it. Some will naturally see that, oh, this person has a glow about them, or there's this light that just seems to be emanating from them, or just being in someone's presence without even speaking, without touching. You're experiencing their energy. This is something that's very real, and whether you know it or not, you have an effect on folks, and they have an effect on you. However, is it is it matching your intention, the effect that you're having on others and the effect that they're having on you? Because sometimes if you have a great big hole in your energy field, then it's something that can be it needs to be fixed, obviously, and it's not. That's something that's definitely a blockage. But it can be like a vacuum of energy where your energy just constantly goes out, right? And then also I've seen it where the aura was, I've seen different situations as an energy worker where the energy of the aura was not where it's supposed to be. Depending on your experiences, whether they were traumatic or continuously, frustrating, and if it doesn't get cleansed, there's ways that you can do it yourself. And but then there's also ways that if you're not trained in this type of work, then you might leave yourself open for different attacks. And this is this goes along with your sensitivity level. Whereas let's say you're the type of person that nowadays they call them haters. If you have a lot of haters and you don't know how to cleanse your aura, then this type of energy is something that could really bog you down. And even if it's something like there's your aura, which is that space around you, but then there's a different form of energy within that, and that that space there, that buffer, your aura, is supposed to protect you from, nasty attacks, and it's, supposed to make it so that they're not so effective inside of your aura. So if you're the type of person that's, somewhat sensitive, and, whenever someone makes a nasty remark about you, you feel like you have to make a snappy comeback and really, like, kind of, with your words really knock them out, then, it might be time to cleanse that aura. So there's things that, that other folks can do to really muddy it up. And there's things that also individuals will do that will really, really turn their own aura into a force that works against them. So again, these things are somewhat important. These things are important to a person, because if you're working towards a specific goal and your aura isn't helping you, by attracting that goal to you and making sure that all the experiences and obstacles are just, really kind of dissolved before, you reach that goal, then that also is another form of, mismanagement of your own energy. So I think that, if you learn to manage your own energy, your own aura correctly, then, and correctly, that's, it sounds pretty specific, but there are things for each individual. But everybody's energy field is different. No two auras that I have seen, okay, that I've personally seen, have ever been the same. And sometimes, even, depending on the person, their aura from one time to another will not look the same. And that has to do with evolving and devolving as a person. And also, cycles of life and all that kind of stuff. There are machines out there. There's this place called Sacred Green Earth in I think it's Oakland, allegedly Oakland, New Jersey, where they have a machine that can take pictures of your aura for you. And the gentleman there, he will be able to tell you what, the different things that show up mean. And the way they use this, I believe, I don't know if it's Kirlian photography or not, but there are also folks that can actually see the aura, and it's much more specific. It depends on, what you're looking for, what you want, and you can definitely do both. I hope that this video has been informational and beneficial to you. Please subscribe to my channel, as I will be coming out with topics very similar to this once a week. Peace.